Hi there. Long time no see. A lot's happened. I'm starting a new series of videos because I am at the DMV right now about to get my CDL license. I just learned this summer and I tested on Monday to qualify for my CDL license and I passed. So I'm going to go get my CDL license today. I'm going to try to keep kind of a consistent blog on here with regard to my experience as a female truck driver. What I learned yesterday on the internet, there's several sources, but anywhere from just 5 to 7% of all the truck drivers in the United States are women. So it's changing. More and more women are entering the field. The reason why I did it is because I need the money. I just turned 55 a few weeks ago, and I was a teacher, an English teacher for 20 years. No money in it, a whole lot of hassle, a whole lot of stress. Like any other job in the world today, they want you to work twice as hard, but without, twice the money. So I know that trucking, they have their issues as well, but in general, I like driving as it is. I'm a good driver, and I can handle this. I can handle the job. People who say, oh, it's a hard job, it's stressful, it's this, that. Okay, name me a job today that isn't, all right? Really. I mean, come to me and say, this is a piece of cake job, it's so easy. Yeah, they probably don't pay very much, right? So there's that. So when you get to be my age or even not, if you can handle hard work and pains in the asses like every place else, every job I've had, and I've had a crap load of jobs, and I will go through that through some of my blogs, how many jobs that I've had in the past and what they were. They weren't easy. None of them were easy. I don't care if it was a cashier, a stunt woman, a teacher, a stripper, cocktail waitress, tour guide, name it. They're hard. I mean, they are difficult. Right after I get my CDL license here, I'm going to go to Wisconsin for 3 weeks in an undisclosed location in Wisconsin to be part of a medical study. There are a lot of those, and they pay well. If you're not afraid of being pumped up with drugs that aren't approved by the FDA yet. But I've done it. It allowed me to get this little Nissan Versa that was used, and I think it was a drug running car, but that's just my theory. But I got paid $10,500 in 1 month for just, testing an obesity drug, which needs to go back to the drawing board, by the way. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to test a cancer drug, I suppose it is. I'm a healthy individual, and that's, I guess, what the FDA requires, these drugs to go through the testing to get approved. But anyway, I don't have much of a fear factor. I'm doing it. It pays $6,500. They have a ton of them if you're interested. If you are interested, send me some messages, and I'll hook you up. All right, I'll tell you, where you can go. But anyway, the CDL life, I don't know. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm going to find out, and I'm going to take you with me. I do know that there are some companies, I guess, that are better than others. I've gotten a lot of ambiguity with regard to that question, asking some of my CDL instructors, which ones are the best, which ones aren't, which ones to stay away from. And virtually every company that I've asked them about says, this one's good, that one's not. And then I talk to someone else and they say exactly the opposite. So it's really a matter of experience. So what I intend to do on here is give you my experience. And I'm putting a disclaimer out there right now. I am going to mention company names that I work for. However, my opinion is only my opinion. It doesn't necessarily reflect anybody else's opinion. Okay? Number 2, if there are any companies that I will be working for that try to give me money to take down a negative a negative opinion that I have. I'm not taking that, and I will call you out, okay? Because I just, yeah, that's not the right thing to do. What you need to do, instead of paying somebody off to make you look good, you need to just do better. When you know better, you do better, like Maya Angelou said. So, yeah, I'm not the payoff kind of girl. I don't need it. I really don't need it, okay? A lot of people say, oh, yeah, what you could do with all that money. What I could do with all that money, I've already done. And I will cover all of that in future blogs, too. Anyway, that encompassing everything. Also, politics. Politics, religion, not talking about it. It's nobody's business what I believe, and it's not my business or anybody else's business what you believe. You're welcome to share your views in the chat, but I will say, if you start going after anybody or you start getting too extreme, I'm going to toss you out of the saloon, all right? Head first. Anyway, stay tuned, and I will put in my 2 cents as I go. All right. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.